Hello everyone, welcome back to JaRDev, and welcome to my top 5 games of the year 2017.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm here.
What are you doing here?
Gonna try and guess your games.
Oh, right, yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, John's gonna guess my games. He's gonna try. He's gonna fail miserably, but he's gonna try.
I'm gonna fail so bad.
It's hard. 2017 was a tough year to guess games, as you probably saw with John's video. It was real rough. John may have an easier time, but we shall see.
I think I have an easier time because you've definitely played less games than me.
That is true. You have an immense number of games that you've played this year, whereas I haven't actually had the opportunity to play that many.
Yeah. Your number 5 game of 2017 is Pokemon Ultra Sun.
You know, that's not a bad guess, but it's not it.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want multiple guesses?
Nah, I think I'll just take one because I don't actually have that many lined up.
Alright, that's fair. Yeah. No, it's not Pokemon Ultra Sun.
Okay. Bear in mind, I've got 4 ideas in my mind, so if you say any of them, I'm going to be really sad. That was one of them. Pokemon was one of them. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so with Pokemon Ultra Sun, should I talk about this now, or like after we go through the rest of them? Maybe. Is
it on your list?
No.
You might as well talk about it a little bit, because wasn't Sun your game of the year last year?
It was, yes.
Yeah, just talk about it quickly.
Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Sun was my game of the year last year. Like, it was amazing. I totally loved it. Like, they revamped so many things last year that were just like, wow, you know, like, they got rid of some tired formulas from, you know, other Pokemon games that were fantastic, but there were some things that, you know, kind of like, okay, that's new and kind of fun, but, like, it's not quite what I would have wanted, you know, but it's fun. It was cool. I liked it. But Ultra Sun, like, it's just, I played a lot of the first Sun leading up to Ultra Sun because I really wanted to like have a good strong Pokemon team that was all shiny, so I spent 100 hours getting my shiny Pokemon in Sun to put into Ultra Sun, right? Like, I put an immense amount of time, and then Ultra Sun came out and I started playing. I put all my Pokemon on there. It was great, and I'm finding it's too easy. Because of like my Pokemon leveling up too fast, it's way too easy. It's not challenging at all. And it's also 95% the same game as Sun was.
Yep.
And I played that, you know, like a year ago, sure. Like all the stuff I've played so far, 35 hours, by the way. So 35 hours since it came out in mid-November, so a month ago. And it's 95% the same game. And so like, it just... I don't really feel like I want to play it anymore. Like, I want to beat it, but I don't want to play it because I have fun playing it. I want to play it because I want to beat it.
And also, you paid money for it, so...
That too.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm definitely going to get my hours, like, my money's worth out of it, but it's just not what I would have hoped they would have done with the game.
I also feel like part of that is, like, it takes so long to do things that you're going to be forced to get your money out of it anyway.
Yeah.
Like, how much of the game do you actually think is cutscenes?
Probably 20% so
yeah,
far.
That's what I was gonna guess.
Yeah. So, like, it's not a ridiculous amount. Like, some games are, like, 50-50 or, like, 60% cutscenes. Like,
yeah, but they're ridiculous. Good cutscenes, usually.
Yeah, well, these... my biggest problem with the cutscenes in this game is half the time your character is not expressive.
Yeah.
Like, everyone is, like, freaking the fuck out, and he's sitting there with a stupid grin on his face. You're like, what the fuck? Like, why aren't you freaking out?
These blank, like, literally dead eyes.
2 times in the 35 hours I've played has he changed his facial expression. And, like, it's like, like, can you just get your shit together, please? Like, fucking, it's rough.
Yeah.
So that means twice because we said in 20%, so twice in 7 hours worth of cutscenes has he actually changed his facial expression.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's not a fantastic game. If it had come out first, John and I have talked about this a lot, but if the game had come out first before Sun, and this was the Sun game, it would have been absolutely insane. It would have been incredible. I would have like loved it even more than I loved the original Sun.
Yeah.
But it didn't. It was the game that should have come out last year. So, not on my list.
Okay. Okay, so what is number 5 on your list?
Number 5 is... You know, I don't think you would have guessed this ever.
Okay.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Wait, what the fuck? You've played it?
I was having a really rough time thinking about games that I needed to add to this year's top 5.
So you
and
played
last
it in
year,
last week.
I have put 2.5 hours into the game in the last week. John gave me a ton of shit last year for putting up games that I hadn't actually played that I wanted to play. So this year I said, fuck you, John, I'm gonna go play these games. And yeah, so I've played a bunch of games in the last week to try, like, somehow. I mean, I've been in the middle of exams and things, but somehow I've managed to find time to play some games to try and sort out what my top 5 would be. So, yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn. It's actually really fun. Robot dinosaurs and hunting, and, like, the game's got incredible graphics, incredible story so far in the 2.5 hours I've played, and just mechanics and things are fantastic. It's really cool.
It's very open worldy, right? You can do, like, a lot of stuff.
It's very open worldy.
Yeah. I've seen gameplay, and I think it looks exactly like Far Cry, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. There's only so many Far Cry games, and they are fantastic games, so, you know, whatever.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, I could see why you would say that, like, for sure. But Far Cry never really appealed to me too much, and, like, I've seen gameplay and stuff, and I'm kind of like, okay, whatever. But then I've seen my brother play Horizon Zero Dawn, and I'm like, wow, that's really cool, you know. So,
okay, cool. That's a good choice, I think.
I think so. I think it's a choice that people aren't going to be like, what the fuck? No. Like, Ultra Sun, people would have been like, eh.
Yeah. Can I guess your number 4?
Yeah.
Okay, my guess for your number 4 is PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
Oh, fuck, that did come out this year.
Oh, shit.
I totally did play that game. Huh. I didn't need to struggle so much and go sink 2.5 hours into Horizon Zero Dawn so quickly.
I think you've got like 13 hours in it as well. You've played it a fair bit.
Alright, my number 4 is Snipper Clips for the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, okay. I probably should have been able to guess that.
Snipper Clips is fantastic. There's a new expansion that came out just like a few weeks ago. I haven't had the opportunity to play it or buy it, but I loved the original Snipper Clips. Like, I first played it when one of our friends got it, like, the Switch, like one of the earliest, like, iterations of the Switch, or, you know, not iterations, but the first Switches that were available.
Yeah.
And we all played it. There was like 13 of us in this living room, like, handing controllers off and playing Snipper Clips. And then I went and I played the whole thing with another friend of mine. Like, when I got my Switch, I played all the levels, every single one. And then just like a month and a half ago, I went through and I played all of the co-op levels again with another friend. And so I've played that game like 2.5 times since it came out this year.
Shit, maybe we'll play it sometime. I've still never played it.
It's fantastic, honestly. I'm gonna buy that expansion and like we can have a time.
Sweet. It's like a little puzzle game, right?
It's a puzzle game where you basically start out as a little shape and you can overlap with your partner, and if you press like A, you cut that shape that you're overlapping with your partner out of your partner.
Oh god.
And you have to cut each other into specific shapes to interact with the sort of 2D world around you and solve puzzles. There are tons of different types of puzzles, and it's really cool. Sometimes you need to like cut each other into shapes so then you can cut other things into the proper shape. Other times you need to cut each other into shapes to fit within a shape. Sometimes you need to cut each other into shapes to perform certain tasks, like spinning a disc or like collecting a fluid. So it's pretty dope.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it sounds fun. Yeah, I'd like to try it.
Number 3. Do you have a guess?
I know for sure what your 1 and 2 are. I just don't know what order they are.
Okay.
And I think I know your number 3.
All right.
Do you think I'm going to guess any of these?
I think you'll guess 1 for sure in the correct spot, maybe.
Oh, Jesus. Maybe. Okay, yeah, I think I will too. Okay, your number 3. Yeah. I think this came out this year.
Yeah.
Your number 3 is the Stormblood expansion for Final Fantasy XIV.
That is a very, very good guess. but that did not make my top 5 this year.
What the fuck? That's been like my go-to for the last 2 years.
Yeah, no, Final Fantasy was absolutely fantastic. You're right. I love Final Fantasy 14, but Stormblood wasn't that great. It was okay. It was kind of fun, but I fell off of it. Like, I haven't played it in like 3 or 4 months.
Oh shit. Yeah, I heard there were some problems with Stormblood.
Like, yeah, it's okay, but I don't know. I've just been a bit bored with it lately. There wasn't enough content really to keep me interested or anything to grind for. Maybe in the next expansion something will come out, but like my subscription's been out for 30 days now. And
oh really? You let it drop?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Part of the issue was like just recently after Stormblood, they went and nerfed like veteran rewards. People who had been subbed for so long, they basically like gave access to veteran rewards to everybody. Like, they're like, yeah, no one's gonna go and fucking sub for 1,300 days to get this shit. So, like, yeah, we'll just give it to all these noobs and shit. And we're like, well, I have been subbed for like 1,300 days. So, yeah. What the fuck, man? So, like, now my total subscription time means nothing, and I'm not actually working towards anything. So I don't feel any incentive to remain like subscribed when I'm not actually in the mood to play it.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. Plus, I've been so busy with school and other games that it's just kind of been like, whatever.
Yeah, you probably didn't have time to play it anyway.
Yeah. Although I am going to go play it because there's a Christmas event going on.
Oh,
it's a
nice.
cool mount. And there's like a login event for the next month where you get like 72 hours free. So
cool.
Hop in, do the event, log out, and then wait for New Year's and do another event or whatever. I missed one event, but it wasn't anything cool, so But yeah, no. Not on my list this year, sorry.
Okay, so I'm 0 for 3, right?
You're 0 for 3 right now.
Shit, I gotta nail these last two. Okay, what was your number 3 game?
You're gonna be real surprised because I have a feeling this is gonna throw you for a loop for one of the next two. My number 3 game of this year was Destiny 2.
Shit.
Yep.
Oh god.
Yep.
That was a certain.
Yeah, no.
That's only at number 3, huh?
Yep. And the reason for that is Destiny 2 did a lot of things right after Destiny 1, but they also fucked up a lot of shit.
Okay, yeah, I think you complained about it a lot.
Yeah, there's not a lot of content. Like, I played it today. Like, it's not like I absolutely loathe the game. Like, I have over 130 hours in the game already.
Wow.
But it's just, there's not enough content to keep you playing like there was in some times of Destiny 1. Like,
but not early Destiny 1, right?
No, not early Destiny 1, but I was expecting that since they had the time to develop Destiny 2 properly after all the Destiny 1 stuff, that they would come out and be like, okay, we know what we did wrong, let's give you all this shit and it'll be great.
Yeah.
And there was a big update recently with the start of a new like season, it's called, which lasts like 4 months. And they added a fair amount of stuff that's kind of cool, but at the same time, it's just, there's still a lot missing, and they changed a lot of things that I didn't really like. Like, before you used to do PvP and you could choose your game mode, you could be like, oh yeah, I want to do Clash, which is like your team deathmatch sort of thing, or I want to do Control, which is sort of like, you have to go capture a point and hold points, and, the number of kills you get multiplied by the number of points you have is your points, and you have to get to a certain number of points. There's just a bunch of game modes, and you could choose which one you wanted to play, and it would be fun. In Destiny 2, they were like, nah, fuck that, we're going to have competitive, we're going to have casual play. And if you go into casual play, it's just random game modes, and you don't get to decide.
Oh. What?
Yeah, so, like, maps have always been random, and, like, okay, there's some maps I don't like, but I accept that that's going to be a thing. But there's some game modes that I really don't fucking like playing.
Yeah.
And so I'm put into the game, and I have to play through this game mode, and I'm just like, fucking... It's a little infuriating, so... Yeah.
Okay, so it's mostly that they just didn't put what they should have learned from Destiny 1 to good use in Destiny 2.
Yeah, like, they made some really cool changes, but a lot of the changes they made are just kind of meh, and I don't like it. And I'm not happy that they didn't include a lot of things like the raids, the 4 raids that were in Destiny 1. I feel like those should be accessible in Destiny 2.
Yeah.
Like, maybe that's asking a bit much, but like when it's a sequel game, that's sort of, some people would say, an MMO, and like some of the stories the same, the feel of the game's the same. I think it would be fun to be able to go do old raids, but with new Destiny 2, skills and things like that. but nope.
But apparently not.
No dice. So we'll see how things change into the future, but yeah, those things put it at number 3 on my list, which is surprising because I sunk a ton of money into Destiny 2.
Yeah.
I bought collector's editions and things, and yeah, but I wouldn't say it was a waste of money or that I'm not happy I bought it. I just was expecting more.
Okay. At least it made it to your top 5.
Yeah, true. Unlike Pokemon Ultra Sun.
Okay, I definitely had that
Stormblood.
pegged as a certain number 2.
Yeah. You're not going to guess number 2.
No?
By now you've probably narrowed down.
I know what your game of the year is at this point.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. Yep. But number 2 you won't be able to guess.
No?
Sorry.
Okay, what platform is it on?
Nintendo 3DS.
Okay, no fucking idea.
Yeah. Are you ready for this shit, mate?
Yep.
My number 2 game of 2017 is Bye Bye Box Boy.
I was going to guess Box Boy, but I thought that came out a long time ago.
Yeah, so Box Boy and Box Boy came out sometime in the past couple of years. I don't actually know. And Bye Bye Box Boy came out March of this year.
Okay.
I bought Box Boy and Box Boy in like May or April or something like that because they went on sale, and I was like, fucking sweet. Or maybe it was around E3, but they went on sale. I was like, oh, I've been looking at these for ages. You know, I wanted to try these. They look cool, but I didn't really want to spend $7 on each of them. So then when they went down to like half price, I was like, fuck yeah, I'll buy that.
Hell yeah.
So I bought them, and I absolutely loved Box Boy. Like I 100% of the game. And I unlocked like this cool like king cape thing, and then like when I beat all the levels like perfectly, it was like, now you have a cape and you sparkle.
Sweet.
And it was like dope. And then I went into Box Boy, and it let me carry over every single thing that I'd earned in the first game over to the second game. Every single thing.
Oh my god.
It was like all my costume, it was amazing. I was like, this is incredible. This is all I ever want in games. Like to be able to carry over my cool things that I earned. So I just played the whole second game as my epic, sparkly king dude with a cape, and I loved it.
That's
and
awesome.
Like Box Boy, the original is sort of just completing puzzles with like a box that you can like put to like jump on, or you can use it to grab onto ledges and all sorts of things. And then Box Boy goes and adds a second box, so you can place 2 boxes at once or use 2 boxes at once, and you have to solve puzzles that way. And so it was really cool. It was sort of the same thing, but with a different spin on things. And they had challenge levels with suits that did different things. Like there's like a bunny suit that like lets you hop 2 squares instead of 1, and all sorts of cool things. And then Bye Bye Box Boy, the game that actually came out this year, I was waiting for it to go on sale because I wanted to play it, but you know, again, I was too cheap to spend $7 on it.
$7.
And so, like, 4 days ago, I bought Bye Bye Box Boy.
Okay.
And I started playing it, and it was fantastic. I got all my shit from the first 2 games, and it was great again. And some of the new mechanics they added like rocket boxes, where like they blast up and then stay like boosting upwards for a couple seconds, and then they fall down, so you can solve puzzles that way. And like, obviously I haven't beaten the game, but I've put a couple hours into it, I would say, so far, and I'm having a blast. So yeah, it made my number 2. It beat Destiny 2. That's how much I'm enjoying it.
That's hilarious, actually.
Like, yeah, I put like maybe 2 hours, let's say, into Bye Bye Box Boy, and it's beaten Destiny 2, which I have put 130 hours into.
And your number 2 game is $7, and you spent like $130 on your number 3 game.
100? No, I spent like 350 on my number 3 game. I bought the collector's edition with like the satchel bag and everything, really cool bag. Used it for a while at school, then it started hurting my shoulder, and it just was dumb with winter coats. So I was like, no.
It is a cool bag, actually.
Yeah, it's dope. But just it was lacking in a lot of places that Bye Bye Box Boy isn't. Bye Bye Box Boy is a sequel that actually, you know, incorporates a lot of stuff from the old games that I really, really liked. Whereas Destiny 2 didn't. So, yeah, it ranked higher.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
I know what your game of the year is.
It's, honestly, it may be one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah?
Maybe.
Yeah, you've put the hours into it, I think.
Like, guess it first, and we'll just make sure, because...
your game of the year is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
100%. Yep.
Yay, I got one!
You finally got one, but you got the most important one, so...
Yeah, that's true.
Also, the easiest one to guess, I would say.
You know how... when this started, I said I had 4 in mind?
Yeah.
Totally forgot about Breath of the Wild.
Really?
Until halfway through.
Oh my god. What?
Yep.
Jesus, I could have gotten away with you not guessing any of them.
I know.
Oh, shucks. Well, no. Breath of the Wild is my number one for this year. I put in 85 hours in like the first like couple weeks that I got my Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved the game. Went and bought like amiibo cards and all sorts of things. I even made my own amiibo NFC tag so that I could get some of the gear because I was waiting for my cards to come in because I couldn't find any of the amiibos. So like while I was waiting the weeks and weeks to get that, I was like, fuck this. I bought an NFC tag and took my phone and and put the data on there myself that I found online, and then started using that. This little flimsy sticker, essentially. And I had a blast. And like, I'm not even halfway through the game, and I absolutely love it.
But you're not finished it?
No, I haven't had time to play it.
Holy shit.
I've been so busy, but it's still my number one. Like, I have the expansions, both of them. I'm so stoked to play it, but like...
Doesn't he get a bike or something?
Yeah, that's one of the new things in the latest expansions. He gets a fucking motorcycle that you can like use, and that's incredible. I'm super stoked for that.
I guess it kind of matches because there's a lot of like machines in there, but like I saw it and I was like, that's not Zelda.
Oh, there's so many machines and shit that it totally it's a good fit for it.
Okay, fine.
And then I think one of the things was actually like concept art for one of the latest games, or maybe even Skyward Sword. It might have been. Was like Link on a motorbike or something.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm pretty sure I read that in a book or saw some like concept art for it. And then obviously Link had a motorcycle in like Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8
yeah,
Deluxe.
That's true.
But yeah, so I think it's a perfect fit for it.
That's true, actually. If Link can show up in the world of Mario Kart, why can't he have a motorbike in Zelda?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. No, I absolutely love the game, and like that's what I'm gonna do a lot on our trip to Japan.
Okay.
Yep. Play a ton of Zelda.
That was an easy choice, and I'm glad I thought of it halfway through.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, that was Robby's list of top 5 games of 2017.
Yeah, it was a pretty good list in my opinion, but I'm biased, so.
Man, I can't wait to see what Fitz comes up with.
Fitz, I don't even know what he's gonna say.
Well, I guess we'll find out in the next video.
Yep. Thank you guys for joining us, and we'll catch you later.
Bye.
Bye.